we had informed the court that we are ready to proceed with 5 witnesses. Substitute the charge sheet. Then before we move into that application, you had directed that the issue of whether or not there is an out-of-court settlement, and today we have an officer from KRA, Mr. who is to inform the court of the position of KRA in respect to this matter. I wish that that be addressed first before we move into the application.
Personal number 11886. Your Honor, my instructions are that no intentions to have the matter settled out of court have been received by the authority yet.
You see your number?
My instructions from the Commissioner are that so far there is no receipt of any intentions to have the matter settled out of court. In line with Section 109 of the Tax Procedures Act, which requires that such a request be addressed to the Commissioner in writing. Your Honor, if there is, I'm under instructions that the same may be served. Thank you.
That is very important. In compliance with Section 109, I will seek instructions from my client and Mr. Kimani to forward a formal written request for an out-of-court settlement. In the meantime, perhaps Ms. Mude will be to give us her contact details, preferably her email and her contact information, contact number, or wherever that we're supposed to send the request for a formal settlement, out-of-court settlement. Noting that here is a very big organization. In Nairobi, we already have 3 branches, so we want to know where to address the said communication. If they are changing anything on the charge sheet, it would have to be the same. It would have to be supplied to us.
Matter. It was noted that there was need to, we wish to make an application under Section 214 of the CPC which allows the prosecution to amend the charge sheet at any time before the close of its case. When I will be seeking this leave to amend the charge, to substitute the charge sheet with an amended charge sheet dated 12th of April 2023, which we have in court. This has so far testified in the matter. When we further submit that the amendments do not occasion any prejudice or injustice on the part of the accused person, in that we have not added any additional charges. The court will note that in the amended charge sheet, the number of counts are 10, were the ones in the initial charge sheet. Your Honor, that the amendments are in terms of including further and better particulars. And you will note that, Your Honor, for instance, in count number 1, after the words unlawfully made incorrect statements in your excise duty returns for the month January 2015 to December 2015, we have added, Your Honor, a sentence indicating what those incorrect statements were. And in this case, Your Honor, for the first count, we have added by under-declaring production volumes by 820,601 litres and misapplication of excise duty rates, thereby occasioning a reduction in the excise duty liable to be paid. So, Your Honor, that is the amendments that have been made in all the 10 counts to include the incorrect statements made under each and every count. The court will further note, Your Honor, that in terms of the tax liability, there and count 10, which has amendments in respect to the thousands. Then I would believe that these particular amendments comply with Section 137 of the CPC, in that the particulars disclose the full act that was committed by the accused person. When we do submit that the amendments are made in the interest of justice, and we pray that the court do grant us leave to make the said amendments. I so submit.
That's our submission on the issue of substitution. And she's closed that by saying that
We now have the full disclosure of what you now seek settlement.
I do not have an objection to the charge sheet. However, I also want to seek a clarification that it goes on record.
Are there more documents?
That's the question I want to be posing to the prosecution. Because if there are no more documents, it can determine this matter from our court.
Supply more documents?
Yes, Your Honor, I believe that the clarification sought on the part of the defense counsel is premised on the fact that just before the matter commenced, the investigating officer had sought to supply 9 additional documents. But I just want to clarify that those additional documents are part of. In addition, the investigating officer was also to supply the Gazette, the Kenya Gazette supplements for the period 2015 to 2017.
So the only additional documents are electronic documents?
Electronic certificates, which from the inventory are electronic certificates are in respect we speak already in the possession of the accused person. The only thing that was noted is that the corresponding electronic certificate for their printout had inadvertently not been supplied to the accused person. And secondly, Your Honor, for the other 4 documents.
Yes, that document?
Yes, we need Your Honor documents supplied.
Mm-hmm.
The person is written keroche, rural stamp.
Yes, number 1, document supplied.
At the end, Your Honor, it's written B1.
Yes.
B1.
Yes.
Now, these electronic certificates which they have, they want to supply,
Mm-hmm.
are listed to B2,
Mm-hmm.
and B2,
Yes.
all the way
To B6.
This basically tells the ambush.
However, Your Honor, as I indicated, these documents, the supply of these documents is not pegged on our application to substitute the charge sheet. And that is why